Costs involved for term loans. Flat rate loans. Flat rate interests are applied upfront and added onto the loan amount. Rate is applied throughout the loan period, even though the outstanding amount has reduced due to monthly repayments. These are commonly offered in car loans and home furnishing hire purchase. Monthly rest term loans calculate interest on the outstanding balance of the loan. Commonly offered as home loans in the form of fixed rate or floating rate packages. Fixed rate of interest is payable throughout the lock-in period. The lock-in period means the period that lender will not change interest rates regardless of market fluctuations. It also means that the borrower cannot pay up earlier than the planned duration without attracting penalty charges. Whereas for floating rates, interest rates can move up or down. If interest rates move up, interest expense will be higher. Do factor this in when deciding if you can afford a loan. Before you borrow, ask for a repayment schedule, so you have an idea of the total borrowing costs, including total interest payable. Interest rates can go up, and even small increases can make a big difference in the total amount you pay. This is important if you take up a floating rate loan. Consider your ability to meet the monthly repayment when choosing the loan tenure. Generally, for the same amount borrowed, the total amount of interest payable for a longer loan period will be higher than that for a shorter loan period. You will come across the terms advertised and effective interest rates. The effective interest rate is the actual interest rate you pay for using the loan facility. This may be different from the advertised rate. Ask the lender for both the advertised rate and effective interest rate. If you are offered different packages with different interest rates, loan periods, and repayment methods, compare the effective interest rate for each package to find out which package costs the least in interest payments. The higher the effective interest rate, the more interest you will be paying. But do note that interest payments are not the only costs of borrowing money. Other charges may apply, including legal, processing, and default fees. It is not always the case that you should take a package with a lower effective interest rate. For instance, you may decide on a package with a higher effective interest rate if you intend to pay it off quickly and are able to do this without incurring an early repayment penalty.